but actually we will have 5 tones. Normally we will focus on 4 tones. The 5th tone is not very essential and it's easy for you once you learn another 4 tones. So this time we will focus on 4 tones. Now let's look at the first tone here. Can you remember when we practice our pinyin pronunciation, we always use the first tone to practice. This is what we just practiced, yeah? Can you remember when we're going to practice this pinyin without the tones? I always use the same tone to practice that, yeah? So for example, ba, lan, yo, ting, always use the same tone to practice the pinyin only. So this one, that's what we call the first tone. You can see that this first tone is quite higher level and then will be the flat tone as well. But if you think that it's difficult to find the level to get your first tone, no worries. Give you the easy tip to remember. When your first time to learn about a tone, try to remember first tone is more like a do, re, mi, fa, sol, sol. That level is very similar with our first tone. And how about the second tone? So let's go back to our slide again. Now you can see the second tone. The sign here will be like this, yeah? This means you need to pronounce like a rising tone. For example, lan, ba. But if you think it's very difficult to remember the tone, I give you a tip here. The second tone is more like a questioning tone. For example, if you speak English like what, where, when, like that, yeah? You can see that if you say what, use that tone like our second tone to connect them together. Now you can see that try to practice, use our questioning tone to practice the first one. How do you pronounce? Okay, you will practice firstly, alright? Give you 3 seconds. I would like to say ba, ba, like a what. Use the same tone to say that. What, ba, ba. Yeah, is this very similar, right? That's our second tone. How about the third tone? When we're going to practice the third tone, you can see the sign here is like a V shape. This means will be with 2 beats a time. So the first beat will be go down first, and then the second beat, you need to go up your voice a little bit. It's more like a falling tone first and rising up in the end quickly. I will give you an example. We will use our same pinyin syllable again. This one, how we're going to practice the third tone. I would like to say ba, ba. Now, can you feel that when I am practice this pinyin syllable with the third tone, I pronounce with 2 beats, yeah? Firstly, go down, and then the second beat will be quickly go up a little bit. And let's try that again. Ba, ba. You will follow me again. Let's say that twice. Ba, ba. How do you feel that? Previously, some of my students, they feel it's difficult to pronounce the third tone. This is because when they try to pronounce the first beat, falling tone, they didn't falling lots of them. So that's why they think it's easy to get confused with the second tone and then the third tone together. So when you're going to practice the third tone, it's very important to falling in love. Now, how about let's try the fourth tone. Fourth tone is quite easier for you. You can see that fourth tone, the sign will be opposite than the second tone, yeah? This means you need to falling down. I will give you the example with the previous one. So for example, like this. I would like to say 爸爸爸. So the fourth tone, when you are pronouncing the features of the fourth tone, you need to make it shorter and stronger, and with the falling tone as well. All our fourth tone here. The most important to differentiate the tones is to try to find some tips to remember what makes them different. I will give you some homework for you. You will try to practice all of them by yourself with the tones this time. And then for the next time, the lesson, we will review together. And that's it. I will see you later. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.